Okay, hello everyone. I'm here. I did an earlier live stream and I got a lot of messages. People asking me, where's tonight's live stream? So I guess I got to do two in one day. I'm your teacher, Robin Shaw, and this is going to be a very quick live stream. So you better have any questions ready. Get your questions in the chat. Layla, don't ask me too many questions today, but get some good ones in the chat. Let's see who's in the chat. I see Layla. A for Anna. Hello. Dwee. Hello. And D2. Oh, D2, I saw you earlier. You're back. Yeah, part two. Oh, Lolly's here. Yeah, I didn't plan to do a live stream today, so I did a earlier live stream about, I don't know, 10 hours ago. And I got so many messages of people. Where at my live stream time, my usual live stream time, people were, where are you? I am here. Hello, Sarah. Alyssa's here. And Gertrudis, Sayan, Ahmed. I'm not wearing a suit, but I am wearing a tie. I was in Seoul today. That's why I couldn't do my live stream at my regular time. But I'm here now. If you guys got any questions or you want to chat about something, let me know. If you want to chat about news or something in your country that's happening, let me know. Be happy. Hello. Jatoth Rajender, hello. I'm doing fine. I'm always doing fine. D2, we're not learning anything, right? D2, that's an interesting name. Sometimes I teach lessons, sometimes I just do Q&A. Today, there's no time to prepare a lesson, so D2, you should be studying English every day. And when I do a live stream, you should have a lot of questions prepared. Layla, what is the difference? Okay, so Layla's asking a question. And let's just set this up. So, is that working? Yeah, we'll get my chat out of there. And we'll just have my... No, we don't want to lock... I'm going to get rid of the taskbar. There. And extend my work field. And move the chat. We don't want the chat on the screen. All right. So Layla is asking this question. What is the difference between soon and sooner? Sooner, well, I will see you soon. And then sooner would be the comparative. So I will see you sooner than you think. Something like that. There might be other ways to use soon or sooner, but you didn't write a sentence, so I'm just... Oh, I didn't finish the first one. Sorry, guys. I will see you soon. Or I will see you sooner, so compare than you think. So Layla, if you got the example sentences, I can't really help you. D2, it's me. Is me injury lam? I'm not sure injury lam. All right, Elisa is asking about strike the shovel to the ground. All right, when you have a shovel, let's see. The shovel, I'm typing on the screen. You cannot see it, but it helps me think. The shovel, what's the past tense of strike? Stroke? The ground? misspelled ground, but you can't see that. So the shovel struck the ground. Struck. No, not stroke. Struck. Sorry. So I wouldn't use poke. I would use the shovel struck the ground, because you usually hit the ground with a little power. Poke, if you poke something, that's kind of weak. So the shovel struck the ground. I hope that helps you, Alyssa. Layla, how can I improve my questioning skills? Well, just keep asking questions. Please, can I use sooner and earlier in the same way? Yeah, I think so. I'm not going to say 100% of the time, but certainly they mean very similar. Earlier and sooner. Again, you don't have sentences, so I can't go through every situation in my mind. And Anna, okay. Anna asks, what's the difference between ballot and vote? Well, because it's election time in many parts in the world, including the U.S. I'm just going to have some tea. Now, the ballot is usually the paper. It could be an electronic ballot, but let's just think of paper with all the candidates' names. So you might get a piece of paper that's in America that says Trump and Biden, and another person will say Robin. And who are you going to vote for? And on the ballot, you might check the name of the let's not check that name. Let's check my name, Robin. I'm going to vote for Robin for President of the United States. So you might check the ballot. So that's a noun. That's a thing with names on it that you're going to check. Now, there might be an electronic form, so it's a little different, but that's a ballot. Vote is usually the verb. I vote. So I voted for Robin. I checked his name on the ballot. Ballot? Is that how you spell ballot? I don't know how to spell ballot, so I got to check you. I don't think I've ever wrote that word. Yeah, ballot. All right. You're right. Now, we can also use vote as a noun. I gave Robin my vote. So that means I have a vote. I can vote. It is also a noun and a verb. So that's how we use vote as a verb and a noun, and ballot as just a noun. Okay, I hope that helps you. Piyush, hello. Layla's coming back with the question. I will do my homework soon. Well, let's just use, again, if I will do my homework soon, and you're using sooner, that's your comparative. I will do my homework sooner than, comparing, than you. We need two things for a comparative. So after sooner, it's a comparative. We need than usually. Okay? If you have any, I will do my homework. I will take if you had someone say, A said, I will take a shower. And B said, I will take a shower sooner. Well, this is also comparative. B didn't say it, but she means sooner than you. That is implied. Sooner than you. Although she didn't say than you, that is implied that she would say sooner than you. Okay, I'm just checking. Assad. Hello, Assad. Be happy. What's the meaning of cheap thrills? I listened to that in the song. Song lyrics. I'm not good with song lyrics. Can be interpreted many ways. So sorry, be happy. I'm not going to help you with cheap thrills. I kind of need a little more time with that one. Dilvin, hello. Eunice, hello. Tika, hello. Layla will vote for me. Duck and bow. Okay, Syed, Falak. Is duck and bow have the same meaning? Well, let's fix up your question. You started with is. No, do. So the word duck and bow have the same meanings. One meaning. Do they have the same meaning? And the answer is no. Now, duck, these are both actions, okay? So physical actions. So when you duck, you bring down your head. So right now I'm bringing down my head to duck. Maybe someone is throwing something at me. My girlfriend is angry and she's throwing some dishes, and I will duck to avoid the dishes. Now, bow is when you bend your body slowly to show respect. So in Korea and Japan, they often bow as a sort of greeting or a sign of respect. So they don't have the same meaning. Duck is to quickly avoid being hit, and bow is to show some respect. Gertrudis, is there some rule about pronunciation in basically, practically, and so on? Let's take a look at that question. Is there some rule about a pronunciation? Gertrudis, I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. I can say pronunciation doesn't really follow strict rules. Every pronunciation rule is usually broken by some region. Yeah, you can go region by region. Yeah, I'm not sure your question, Gertrudis. Could you ask again, more specific? Layla, I have no formal meaning. Tika, I didn't fix my paragraph. I was studying all day, but I didn't make a good paragraph, and now I'm tired to fix it. Do it tomorrow. Delvin, gotcha. Motion, hi Robin. Layla, I suck at riding a bicycle. I watched a movie that sucks. Does sucks here mean I'm terrible? Yes, it does. That is how you use it. Vituibu, hello. Alyssa, okay. It's going to make my job difficult. So she's asking, what's the difference between shudder, shiver? Here, let's write it. I'm writing it in front of me, Alyssa, so I'm more organized. Quiver and tremble. And yeah, this is a difficult question. Thank you for making the ending of 2020 more difficult for me with difficult English questions. All right, shudder, shiver, quiver, tremble. Now, all of these mean very similar. The body is moving. The body is moving. And I'm going to cheat here and go directly to Oxford Dictionary to help me out. I use all these words, but just because I use these words doesn't mean I'm... All right. So according to Oxford, let's erase this. Shudder means to shake because you are cold or frightened or because of a strong feeling. So again, you're shaking because you're cold. And then you're going to know when we go to shiver, shiver, and I'm going to put it up here. You can't see it, but I'll read it. Shiver, to shake slightly because you are cold, frightened, or excited. Now you can see right away shudder and shiver mean almost the same thing. You're cold, or you're frightened, or you're excited, a strong feeling. So what's the difference between shudder and shiver? Well, as a native speaker, shudder is kind of once you shake. So maybe you're very cold and your whole body shakes kind of once. And shiver is your body keeps shaking. If that helps. I might be wrong, but that's how I interpret it. So shudder, kind of a overwhelming, your whole body shakes. Shiver, you're kind of shaking constantly. Quiver. Quiver, to shake slightly. So quiver is the smallest shake. I activated my phone. It's just
I didn't understand that.
Google, I don't need your help on the live stream. All right, so quiver is a very small shake, and as you know, tremble is usually for only fear, but let me check that for tremble. All right. You shake, if you tremble, it's kind of like, it's more of fear, but it says for tremble, because you're very nervous, excited, or frightened. Now, as you guys are watching this and you're like, those are all the same word. Yeah, shudder, shiver, quiver, and tremble. Very similar words, but we do use them in different situations. And so your next question is, well, Robin, which situations do we use shudder? Which situations do we use shiver? Which situations do we use quiver and tremble? And I'm going to say, sorry, I cannot think of every situation. There's hundreds of different situations, case by case, where we would use these words in a different way. So the best way to learn these words is keep reading. Anyway, I hope you got it a little better. I know that doesn't help too much. I got to move on. Layla asks, bank card is not considered a credit card. What is the difference between a bank card and a credit card? Well, your bank card is usually a check card or debit card. A debit card. I think that's what they're called. Let me just check that. Yeah, so a debit card. So debit card, we don't say bank card, we call it a debit card. So the debit card just takes the money right out of your bank account. Directly out of your bank account. The credit card, well, that borrows money from the credit card company, and then at the end of the month, you got to pay the credit card company. So if you have $100 in your bank account, you can use the debit card to take out the $100. But if you have no money in your bank account, then you probably have to use the credit card, and then at the end of the month, pay back the money. Okay, I hope that helps. Moshian, have you ever ducked from your girlfriend? No, nobody's thrown anything at me yet. Dilvin, duck is not the animal? Sure, duck is an animal also. You know, English, every word, almost every word has multiple meanings. That's the beauty or horror of English. Layla, could I describe a man with this vocabulary? Eye candy, for example. Robin is eye candy, or just for the women. You could describe that for any human. Kishore, hello. What about dodge? Is duck dodge and duck? Yeah, they're very similar, dodge and duck. So Alyssa asks a good question. What about dodge? Is duck and dodge? Duck is, you know, they mean the same thing. Something is coming towards you and you got to move out of the way. I think duck is more sudden. I think duck could be quicker. But you know, geez, I don't know. Dodge could also be quick. Jeez, Alyssa, make my job easy. Okay, I got it. I understand the difference between duck and dodge. Duck only means when your head is moving down. Now, when your head is moving down, you could use duck and you can use dodge when your head is moving down. But dodge can also mean other things, like you're moving your body, not your head, or you're moving your hand. Someone's trying to hit your hand and you move your hand, you dodge. So you can dodge. So basically the same, dodge and duck. Move out of the way, but duck is only your head coming down. Dodge can be your head, but it also can be your whole body or parts of your body that move out of the way so it's not hit. Layla. How much time often? Oh, you can't really. How often? No, how much time? We have to get often. These are different questions. How much time does it take to vacuum the whole of your house? How long does it take to vacuum the whole? Let's just say your house. Why your house? What is the main difference between them? All right. How much time does it take to vacuum your house? How long? So how much time and how long mean the same thing. How much time and how long? All right. So that's the same thing. It means the same thing. You might ask which one is more common. I don't think you could use both of these. How much time or how long does it take? It's the same question. Okay. And Vit Weeboo asks, are the pronunciation of tip and teeth the same? So let's take a look. Listen to me. Tip and teeth. Very different. Tip, teeth. The vowel sound. The only thing is the same is the T, but the vowel sounds are different. Tip, teeth. Tip, teeth. All right, we got a lot of questions coming in. What time is it? 35. I'm a few minutes behind. Okay, I'll try to catch up, guys. Eunice, what is the difference between to handle and to manage? They can mean the same thing. They don't always mean the same thing, but certain sentences they mean the same thing. I know how to handle my savings well. Could be the same as I know how to manage my savings well. Savings being my wells? No. My bank savings. Okay, so in this case, you can handle, manage. So some cases they mean the same, not every case. And Layla, I want to mention to that person who bothers others is my. I want to mention. I don't know the context, Layla. I can't help you with that sentence. And Gertrudis, when you pronounce basically, I can't hear the A sound. Obey. Oh, you're asking about the individual words? Basically, 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 basically. Oh, the A sound in basically and practically. Practically. Well, you know, the sounds are quick or reduced. They're not as, no one's saying basically. Native speakers are always trying to speak very fast. Basically, basically. But we have a vowel sound there. Basically, practically, 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 basically, basically, basically. I think that's what you're asking about, Gertrudis. Those sounds are there. They're just very quick. All right, Layla. If I don't know a lot about slang, do you think that would be bad for me? No, don't care about slang. There are many people who don't care about slang. Don't even care about slang. If you hear slang over and over again, then you should care, but I wouldn't worry about anyone here worrying about slang too much. We suppose not to be taking a picture. Grace, that sentence is wrong. I'm not even sure what you're trying to say. And do we suppose not to be... Grace, try again. Do we have another term other than air travel bubble? I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. This is going to be new vocabulary. Here, I got some other. Just a quick look at Google. It showed me air travel arrangements. It showed me transport bubbles. So that's the future. Air travel bubble, air travel arrangements, transport bubbles. But I don't know what the best word will be in the future. Marwa, hello. Layla, please slow down. I'm going to start skipping your questions, Layla. It's a little too much for today. I think you need to take a break for a few days. Management WhatsApp groups these days caused you stress. Layla, I'll be talking about that in another video. Your sentences were okay. Wayne, you're out of coffee. So out of means nothing left. You're out of coffee. You're out of money. You have no more money. You need to get more money. What's the difference between loan and lend? Loan and lend money. I think they're the same thing. You're giving money, and that money has to be paid back. So a loan is more official, like a bank, and lend is from a friend generally, but I think they mean the same thing. I can't think of every situation in my head, but basically they're the same thing. I would say loan is more official, like a bank loan, and I'm gonna lend my friend some money. But the bank also lends you money, and I also loan my friend money. So basically the same thing, just loan, a little more formal. All right, I'm going to finish up in the next few minutes. So I'll answer all the questions until here. Stop. So I'll try to get through this. Hi, teacher. Do you have any method how to make long sentence expand while speaking? Reading and writing. Read and write more, Sajad. That will help you with longer sentences. Layla, I only have a debit card, but I don't have a Yeah, let's fix your sentence, Layla. I forgot that. I only have a debit card, but I don't have a credit card, so I can't. I'm not. You said don't. I am not able. I'm not able to be an official member of your channel. There, I fixed that up. I only have a credit card, but I don't have a credit, so I'm not able to be an official member of your channel. I understand, Layla. Not everyone can be an official member. Layla, this is more clover than you. Is my sentence correct? No, you have a spelling mistake. There is no word. Well, there is a word clover, but it's not this. You got to say clever. I'm a monk out of water. Well, I don't know what that means, Win. I'm a monk out of water. What are you reading? I think that's in a book. If it's in a book, that's the kind of writer's own words. Let me check that. I'm a monk out of water. No, that's not an English expression. I would have to know the book that's in, Win. I would have to see the page. I bought a new computer, 2 Robin, 4 Robin. Whoa. You buy 4. You don't buy 2. All right, Layla. Do you like being alone? That's a question. Where's your question mark? Do you like being an English teacher? That is also a question. No, these are questions. The grammar is great, but the question is terrible because you did not make them questions. We must have these question marks on a question. If you just put the periods, then people are going to be confused because they're not questions. So very important, Layla, those question marks. But the grammar is fine. What D2? What is different than teacher? I'm not sure your question, D2. Anna, I read something about the government's future plan. It stated blueprint. I searched the meaning and found that it was about technical drawings. Does it mean the original? Well, I'm going to search, and I hope you're checking Oxford, because I'm going to look at Oxford right now. I'm doing what you should be doing, and I'm going to type in blue. Here, I can put it right on the screen. I could type blueprint. So a photographic print of a plan for a building or machine. That's the main meaning. Oh, let's go down to do. There you go. Blueprint for something. A plan which shows what can be achieved and how it can be achieved. That's blueprint right there in the dictionary. What can be achieved and how it can be achieved. So do you have an exact sentence, Anna? What are you to him means what is his feeling? What are his feelings towards you? What are you to him? Well, let's just go back to that. What are you to him? It can mean what is your value to him? It can mean so many things. It depends on the context. Let's do a dialogue. I have I keep meeting this guy. And my friend says, what are you to him? So what are you to him? So that guy, what does that guy think of you? Does he think of you as a girlfriend? Does he think you of a friend? What are you to him? What's the relationship? What's the connection? So I think he likes me. So maybe we might be a couple soon. So what are you to him? It really depends on context. What are the people talking about? Just asking alone, what are you to him, can't really help. But what are you to him? What is your value to him? Or what is the relation to him? What does he think? Directions were asked by Grace, of Grace, from Grace. Well, I think the spelling of directions is wrong. Directions were asked by Grace. You want a passive? If it's passive, we should have by. Directions were asked by Grace. There's your passive sentence. Passive, we're going to focus more on the by. Moshin, I'm not able. I already corrected Layla's earlier. I'm not able. I'm not able. Hi, Win. Cast. Okay, Layla's asking about pronunciation of cast, cost. Again, if you go to the cast. So if you learn these vowel sounds, you should be able to know right away. So we know the K and the ST stay the same. The only thing difference is that vowel sound. That's a cast. That's a cost. Cast, cost. Cast, cost. All right, Grace, I was trying to say we are not supposed to take a picture. Now I got it. I shouldn't say we supposed not to. We are not supposed to. All right, that's right. We shouldn't say we supposed not to be. Yeah, this is really a little awkward. Really awkward. I was trying to say we are not supposed to take a picture. So your question is that correct? Okay, that's correct. I'm not sure the question. Do Premiere Live tomorrow. Lolly Lolly, I'm not going to talk politics. It's interesting, but I'm not going to talk about that. Okay, I'm going to jump ahead. I'm going to skip some questions, guys. We Think Like a Monk book. Yeah, I would have to see the page. Hello, Sleepwalker. All right, you guys are talking. I'm going down the list here. Actually, you can see where I'm going. Oh, Sakik. Whenever I click on the channel membership option, it shows that it's not in your region. Well, I can't really help. All right, thanks, guys. Yeah, today was an irregular live stream. This is my second live stream, so I'm going to finish it up now. Thanks for your questions, and I'll see you in the chat rooms. And I guess take care, and thanks for being here. Yeah, I skipped a few questions, Win. Sorry, I'm tired. It's almost midnight here. I got to work tomorrow, so I skipped a few questions. You can ask me in the chat rooms, Win, and I'll get to them. So take care, guys. See you in the future. Bye.